Basically, we're rewiring how you're thinking. That makes you more aware of those things. I've written it down. I've got these negative beliefs about myself. And even if you don't feel it, you're like, it's not going to be okay, and it's going to be terrible. I said, just take a deep breath and say it's going to be okay. Don't make it into a big thing. If you're already feeling the emotion, you're thinking about that person or that is not fair or why me. How many times do you wrote a message on WhatsApp or on something and you can see that they saw it 47 minutes ago and they haven't replied? That means she's sleeping with him and he's doing that. It's like, you're just building this whole world of misery. Or someone insults you. Someone comes up to you and they insult you, and then you plan a speech you're going to say to them. Well, I didn't treat you like that, and that's not how you should treat people, and I'd never do that to you. And I learned about this, and then you just do the same speech over and over for days. You go walking around and be that, and you never say the speech to the person. You just see them, you're like, and you're just torturing yourself with the same speech. Again, you're just drowning in that wave again. All you have to do is, I'm doing it, I don't need to do it, finish, smile, and feel I won. That's a victory. I won. And I guarantee in the next 24 hours, you'll get off a bus or a wave. You will. Just one. I guarantee also you'll drown in 50 waves and crash in 50 buses. You'll also do that. But the one time you suddenly realize, hold on, I don't need to do this, and you don't, for that second, it's going to feel like, oh my goodness, I can do this. I can do this. And then you get it twice, and you get it more. And basically, we're rewiring how you're thinking. We're rewiring your whole process. So you're going to start having thoughts, and you're going to just start managing your thoughts. In fact, what I would do, a practical tool, is to write down a list of bad buses. Bus number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not good enough. If only I'd done this. It's her fault. It's my fault. I hate myself. And then that makes you more aware of those things. I've written it down. I've got these negative beliefs about myself. I've got this stuff. You've written it down. So when that thought comes into your head, you're actually a lot more aware of it. And you can even say, hey, thought number 5. Thanks for coming, but I don't get on that bus anymore. Someone spoke to me the other day. I run an online mindfulness course. Someone said to me, how do I fight that thought? How do I say to that thought, you're not welcome here? And I said, don't do that, because it's giving you power. Just say, you're welcome here. You can come. The bus can come to this bus stop as long as you like. I'm just not getting on you anymore. I just don't get on the bus. Come as much as you like. And then it loses its power and it stops coming after a while. Because if there's no one at the bus stop's going there. Slow, compassionate, retraining yourself. After a while, by the way, you can then put positive opposite thoughts. Bus 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm not good enough. I'm a radiant being of divine light. If only I had done it this way, so I'll do better next time. And then you can start choosing your waves, choosing your buses, choosing your soundtrack. Start implementing positivity into your head. And this is really what mindfulness and meditation is. First, we need to clear. It's like a garden. Your mind is a garden. First, you need to pick out all the weeds and the thorns and get that clear, and then you can start planting your lavender bushes and your mango trees. It's like a whiteboard. First, let's clean the whiteboard. Let's get a clean whiteboard. I used to think mindfulness doesn't make sense, because the problem is that my mind is too full already. Mindfulness. But then I realized what mindfulness really is it means first clearing your mind, but then filling your mind again, but with good stuff. So clear the whiteboard. Someone else is just scribbling on your whiteboard of your consciousness the whole time. You're not going to clear it, and then start writing really nice things on the whiteboard. Like, nice, I love you, that's cool, everything's okay. Everything's okay. Lots of people I work with who are struggling with anxiety, as long as it's not deep trauma anxiety, I just call them to notice when they're feeling anxious and say, I feel really anxious now. And that's okay. I feel anxious now, that's okay. And everything's going to be okay. Just say that. And I said, and even if you don't feel it, you're like, it's not going to be okay, and it's going to be terrible. I said, just take a deep breath and say it's going to be okay. And very many people I've worked with, they really say they've been in therapy for many, many years. But once you just simplify it, simplify it, it's okay. Don't make it into a big thing. Things are as significant as you make them. So if you're going to turn this into a big significant thing, as she was giving a class the other day, had an amazing insight. I often say to people, it's not as bad as you think it is. You got this problem, it's not as bad as you think it is. And then I stopped and I was like, oh my goodness, it is as bad as you think it is. It's only as bad as you think it is. However bad you think it is, that's how bad it is. You're creating it bad, you're building it, you're creating it. If you don't think it's so bad, it's just not so bad. If you say, you know what, I can deal with it, it's not so bad, then it's not so bad.